has changed because what Trump has done. And the American people, including independents and some Republicans, know how bad he is, know how much he's misrepresented, know how he's getting close to getting us in a war. I said, as the walls close in on this man, I'm worried he's going to get us to war in Iran. Unfortunately, I may have been right.
I'm not sure what the odds are in Vegas, and I'm not sure if the vote blue, no matter who crew, are even paying attention. Because if I were them, I'd probably have my head buried in the sand too, because the way I look at it, man, they are absolutely responsible for whatever world war happens next. And I know that sounds hyperbolic. And I don't know, maybe it is hyperbolic, but I was at Sprouts last night, and I live in what I imagine is a pretty vote blue, no matter who type of neighborhood. And I just couldn't shake it, man. I kept thinking, I hope that these people are still happy that they got rid of the orange guy. And I kept wondering, thinking, I wonder if they even realize what exactly they've done. Because our buddy Barry, he was right. Elections have consequences. And unfortunately, in the year 2024, the entire world pays the price. And just a reminder of how different the world is at this very moment.
Iran knows that, and they've been put on notice. If you around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before.
And as if you actually need to be reminded, this is what we are currently unleashing on the entire freaking world.
Mr. President, to Iran in this moment.
Don't.
Are American personnel and assets at risk, Mr. President?
The way I see it, man, there is no alternate universe where anyone who claims to believe that Joe Biden is a foreign policy expert can be trusted. I mean, these people are insane. He is not a foreign policy expert. He is not an adult in the room. He's not the compassionate, good guy that they believe he is, or that they try to tell us that he is. This is a declining old failure. That is all that Joe Biden is. And these are the results of giving a person like that control. I mean, this is not a game. The American presidency is not an opportunity to virtue signal with a vote.
Yeah, Fox News can confirm, according to multiple sources, that drones have been launched from Iran toward Israel. It will take these drones hours to get here, and this could be just the initial phase of the Iranian attack against Israel. Israeli officials are meeting tonight to determine what their response will be to this drone attack. There are a variety of methods the Israelis could use to shoot down these drones, including fighter jets and some of their more air defense systems that are on the perimeter of Israeli territory. We're talking about some of the larger systems, not the Iron Dome that we've discussed over the past nearly 200 days amid the war between Israel and Gaza, but larger systems such as David's Sling and the Arrow system. Remember, this all began earlier this month when the Israelis targeted the Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria, killing Mohammad Zaghadi, a top Iranian general in charge of the weapon shipments to places like Syria and Lebanon. It is what the Iranians have called a red line that was crossed.
And now here we are, man. The president we elected, after he literally told us that he's the one that's going to keep us out of war with Iran, has dragged the entire world right to this moment right now. And here's more what Joey, the poorest man in Congress, really has to say.
As well.
We are devoted to the defense of Israel. We will support Israel. We will help defend Israel, and Iran will not succeed. Thank you very much.
What would trigger a direct U.S. response, sir?
And again, man, when he told us that he could stop a war with Iran and keep the peace that Trump's Abraham Accords literally brought to the Middle East, he actually thought that he could do it by begging them to behave, by begging them to enter into meaningless nuclear agreements, and by literally unfreezing billions and billions of dollars that they're still receiving today, this morning. And they're still guaranteed to spend at least a portion of, probably a large portion of, promoting terrorism and destruction all through the world. He thought that his capitulation and his weakness was the answer, when this is literally the only kind of thing that these people understand. And it's a Trump tweet from 2018 where he said to Iranian President Rouhani, "Never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences the likes of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious." That they understand. And I believe they understand Joe Biden today as well. But I don't know about you guys, man. But what I want is to bring back mean tweets. But that's just my take, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, be a part of our growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel and pray for Israel. Pray for peace.
אזרחי ישראל, בשנים האחרונות, וביתר שאת בשבועות האחרונים, ישראל נערכת לאפשרות של תקיפה ישירה מאיראן. מערכות ההגנה שלנו פרוסות. אנחנו ערוכים לכל תרחיש, הן בהגנה והן בהתקפה. מדינת ישראל חזקה, צה"ל חזק, הציבור חזק. אנחנו מעריכים את ההתייצבות של ארצות הברית לצידה של ישראל, וכן את התמיכה של בריטניה, צרפת ומדינות רבות אחרות. קבעתי עיקרון ברור. מי שפוגע בנו, אנחנו פוגעים בו. אנחנו נגן על עצמנו מול כל איום, ונעשה זאת בקור רוח ובנחישות. אני יודע שגם אתם, אזרחי ישראל, שומרים על קור רוח. אני קורא לכם לשמוע להנחיות פיקוד העורף. יחד נעמוד, ובעזרת השם, יחד נתגבר על כל אויבינו.